Ashley Madison was launched in the early 2000s, and it is a dating site catered to helping married individuals have affairs. It was seen as very controversial and problematic, but somehow they gained over 37 million users. In 2015, a mysterious hacking group threatened to expose user information to the dark web if the company did not shut down the website. The company did not comply, and the hacking group released data of users on the site and exposed many men to their unsuspecting partners, and it went downhill from there. I watched Ashley Madison on Netflix, and I have a lot of questions, y'all. I'm just like, why? The series is very quick and straight to the point. It's only 3 episodes, a little less than an hour each, and we really get to see how the company was developed, who the company was ran by, the kind of weird CEO who would always bring his wife to all of these televised interviews and have her sit there and say, yeah, we help people facilitate affairs and we help people lie, and it's a good thing because sometimes you can't be faithful to your husband or your wife and you need to have an affair to make the marriage better.
Well, cheating is destructive in a relationship, absolutely devastating. But we have found over the years there are situations where it has helped convince somebody to stay with somebody, or help somebody have an outlet where they needed it, and they can be happy in their lives. And I would be devastated if he did it to me, but I would not blame a website. Ashley Madison is not creating cheaters.
And these people really convinced themselves that what they were doing was okay, and it was actually helping the general public. As if we do not have shows like Snap, Fatal Attraction. The first episode really just focuses on the company and its weird CEO, like I said before, and how the CEO really played up on how the public did not like Ashley Madison at first.
I actually think that this is a marriage saver. How so?
It's a preservation device for so many people who are in a marriage who say, no.
It was seen as very problematic and controversial, but the CEO used this to his advantage because he believed that any publicity is good publicity. Bad publicity is good publicity. Yeah, that's what he believed in, and child, he took it and he ran with it. And I was really shocked to see that there were so many people joining this website literally looking for affairs, you guys. Because at first when I watched it, I thought it was a site for married people to find relationships, like an open marriage. Like, that's what I thought I heard. But I was watching it at work and my client was like, no, these people are going on this website looking to have affairs. Their partners don't know that they're going on a website to cheat. And guys, this company was so successful that it was reported that they were making millions a day. And while they were making millions a day, you would think that they would make sure their user experience is top notch, that they would invest into a good privacy security system, but no. The CEO and whoever else was at the top was just so focused on taking in all of this money that they did not think to protect their users, especially when you are dillying and dallying into having people have affairs and you're kind of supporting that environment. This show revealed that the people on the website, they will have to pay to send messages to other people. So they would have to buy credits. So let's say one message is like $1. They would have to spend like $20 or like $50, and then that will be converted to credits so the men can send messages to women. So when you really look at the website as a whole, it was kind of janky. It's kind of giving scammy. It was kind of giving MLM scam, but once again, I don't think these men or women, but it was mostly used by men. They weren't thinking like, you know, this don't really sound right. They were probably just like, listen, I'm on here to get an affair and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And it was also revealed that users could pay to have their accounts and their information permanently deleted. And I think that fee was about $20. But once we get towards the end of the documentary, we find out these users, their information was not deleted. They just paid that fee, but the company did not delete their information. Now, why would you not delete the information? I don't know, but it just seems like this company and the CEO at the time, they were doing anything for a quick cash grab, and they really took advantage of the users. Fast forward to 2015, a hacking group contacted Ashley Madison and let them know, you have 30 days to shut down your company or I will release sensitive information about your users. contact information, credit card details, addresses, messages, pictures. So of course the company and the CEO is in a frenzy, child. They're trying to figure out if this hacking group is legit or is this just some crazy extremist group just targeting the company. And while they were trying to figure this out, you guys, they did not let the users know. So they kept this to themselves for a very, very long time, up until the information got released by the hacking group. This hacking group was not playing. And you guys, guess what? To this day, we do not know who released this information. We do not know who is behind the hacking group. And the hacking group, they didn't even want money. They just wanted the website down. So I'm really curious because I'm just like, who would be behind something like this to where they don't even want money? They just want the website down. So the first leak happened in 2015, and this list of a whole bunch of people that were users of Ashley Madison was released on the dark web. Now on this list, we find out that there are so many prominent figures. Prominent figures like Hunter Biden, Josh Duggar, and Snooki's husband, allegedly. And the main focus of this documentary was this Christian YouTube vlogger couple, Sam Ratter and Nia Ratter. Now, Sam Ratter, he was a part of the first 2 episodes. He was just kind of letting us know who he was and how he was a user of Ashley Madison when he was 24 years old and he was newly married to his wife. And he basically said he joined Ashley Madison, child, because he wanted to have an affair on his wife. And that's really all I remember, because there's no excuse for doing something like that, in my opinion. Especially to this magnitude, because these people were linking and matching with other people in the same neighborhood as them. So I'm like, y'all are really brave and brazen. So one day, him and Nia end up going viral on YouTube because they were in the car singing a Frozen song. And he realized once he went viral and they received so much attention, like a lot of attention, you guys, he was like, you know what, this is the attention that I needed, and I no longer want to have an affair on my wife. So he stopped using Ashley Madison and he pursued this YouTube family channel vlogger career with his wife and their children. And I was just like, sir, you need your butt beat. But anyway, child, they end up garnering a lot of attention, a lot of fame. And you have to remember, this is back in like 2013 or 2014. So way before like it was so easy to kind of go viral on social media. So they hit it big, y'all. And once those hackers released that list, his fan base found out that, oh, Sam Ratter is on the list of the people that used Ashley Madison, and it went downhill from there. His wife ended up finding out all about this because they were on their way to this convention, I think in Chicago or something, for vloggers or whatever the case may be. And he had to tell her at the airport, y'all. And when he first told her, he never told her, oh, I had an affair, I actually cheated on you. He just said, oh, I created this account because I was interested in cheating on you, but I didn't fully go through all the way. So I didn't really do anything, but I wanted to do something. And that's why I created the account, but I didn't do anything. Just remember that. So of course she's hurt. She's just like, how could you do this to me? She's blindsided. She's thinking that she has like the stereotypical marriage that's just so amazing. But no, your husband was planning on cheating on you, in his words. And we also get to find out about some other people in the show as well. There was this, I think he was a pastor or something like that. He was in seminary school, and we find out that he was a user on Ashley Madison. I'm sorry, y'all, my dog, he just jumped. So what's wrong with you? We find out he is a user on Ashley Madison, and we only find that out because his wife unfortunately found him unalived in his car in their garage. He, offed himself as a result of this leak. So there were a lot of people that were affected by this leak, and I really sympathize with them, because it's one thing to have an affair and like lie on your partner and stuff, but I think the hackers kind of went about this in like a really wrong way, because guys, this was put all over the dark web and kind of sort of on the regular web. It was really easy to find. There were people creating websites to make it easier for people to type in your spouse's information and to find them. There was this radio show, I think in like another country or something like that. they were allowing people to call in and they would type in their spouse's name to see if their spouse was a user of Ashley Madison, and people were getting exposed left and right. And now mind you, with Sam and Nia Ratter, they're so mainstream, right? This YouTube couple, she forgives him at first. She was like, you know what? You wanted to dilly and dabble into somebody else's, but you know what? I'm gonna take you back. We built a lot and you said this is all it was. Cool, we can move on.
As you may have seen, my name has been associated with an Ashley Madison account, website made for spouses who want to have an affair. I'm here to clarify some of this with you guys because I owe it to you. I did make the account. I made the account 2 years ago. This is an issue that is in our past. This was before I got onto YouTube. I've brought this to my church at the time when I first started the church that I'm at now. This has been brought to my discipleship partner. This was brought to my wife's attention. She has forgiven me for this mistake that I made in opening the account. I've sought forgiveness to God and He's forgiven me. So I've been completely cleansed of this sin. And also, I need to be clear that I've never met with a single person face to face through that website, and that I never had an affair with anybody ever while I've been married with Nia. The account was open out of pure fleshly desires and just sinful curiosity. Some of you are questioning my faith and me being a Christian and doing this. And
child, come to find out, whoever was in Nia's group chat with her was texting the group chat and was basically like, Sam, you need to tell Nia the truth. So this is when Sam actually revealed to Nia, like, no, it wasn't just that I created the account, I cheated on you. So now Nia is looking at her husband like, okay, you played me once and you lied, and now you tell me you actually did have an affair. So they actually ended up separating for a brief period of time. Nia was really struggling with the fact that my husband actually cheated on me, and she was struggling with the fact that I'm a wife, I'm supposed to stick by my husband. You know, that whole Christian thing that people like to do. I'm a Christian woman, and for me, I feel like if your spouse cheats on you, you are well within your right to leave. You don't have to feel like you have to stay because God will think it's okay. Well, I'm like, no. Having an affair is like one of those main reasons where it's okay for you to get a divorce, because that is a bond that's just like, once you break that, there's no coming back. Like, it's crazy. But if you do forgive your spouse, you can do that, of course. I just wanted to add my 2 cents in about that. And now, fast forward, this data leak was released, right? Do y'all know that the hackers came back and was like, listen, if y'all do not delete this website, I will do a second release. And this time, I'm going to reveal information about the CEO and the company. Just when you think it was already worse, no, it got worse. So the CEO of the company, he was feeling himself. He was like, you know what? It's only our users' information that's released. Well, what else can they do now? Child, we find out that the CEO was spewing a whole bunch of BS, and the lies that he told about the company, having his wife come on the televised interviews, was all BS. He was always on televised interviews talking about, oh, I don't cheat. His wife was like, you know what? I would never be okay with cheating, but guess what? We have a happy marriage. There's people that don't have marriages like us, so that's why they need to use Ashley Madison. Come to find out, this man was cheating on his wife the whole time, conducting affairs via email, having people send him women so he could pick which one he wants. But according to his wife, they have a happy marriage. It was also released that the whole privacy system that they had never existed. They did not protect their users at all. When they were charging users to delete their private information, that information was not being deleted. They just took the money in. And on top of that, there were catfishes and bots on the website, y'all. So remember I told you that the website was primarily men and women? No, these people would have bots on the website that were women. So they would like create these fake profiles of women, make them look good to where men would want to talk to them. But it would be like customer service. It will be like an AI system. And remember, these men, they have to pay to send messages to women. So they think that they're sending messages to actual women. No, they're sending messages to a bot ran by the company or by customer service specialist, child. And of course, when all of this information got released, the CEO stepped down. And now you would think with all of this that just happened, with everything that I just told you, Ashley Madison would be non-existent. It will be null and void. It will be a thing of the past. Ashley Madison is still up and running to this day, and there are still people going on that website trying to have affairs. And you know what? I feel bad for the first round of people, right? Because they didn't know no better. They didn't know that this company was slimy and shady and dirty. Yeah, they were trying to have affairs, but the company at the end of the day, they were slimy and dirty. These new people that still use this website, y'all playing with fire. I would never trust a website like this ever again. I would never trust a company like this ever again. But you know what? According to the Netflix documentary, they have about over 5 million users daily. Comment down below your thoughts on this show if you did watch it and if you will watch it, and comment down below if you were old enough to remember when all of this happened back in 2015, because in 2015 I just graduated from high school. Yeah, so I just graduated from high school. So child, I was not paying attention to no Ashley Madison. But I will catch you guys in my next video. See y'all later. Bye.